Good morning. You listen to FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning, I have Julian and William Dossche, two up-and-coming entrepreneurs in the business, and also Piet Dosche's sons. How you doing today?
Doing well, Kemp. How are you?
I'm good. And how about you, William?
Doing great. Excited to be here.
I've caught you in two different locations, and I want to tell our listeners exactly what's going on here. Next week in St. Kitts, you're going to be introducing a new company with a new name. It's called International Flooring Company. Let's get to that in just a minute. First, a little background. Piet Dossche has 4 children, and Julian, you're the first child, and William, you're the third child. You both are going in partnership together. Julian, most people know you a little bit better, maybe because of your history with Wale and Shaw. But real quick run through that. You've been working with United Way recently, but were president of Wale Floors USA. And before that, when Shaw bought U.S. Floors, you became an employee with Shaw because you moved to China to be the QC and import representative for U.S. Floors. And you're also a floor-focused future leader under 40 award, went to the University of Georgia and the Macaulay School. And William, you are in Charleston now. Your most recent venture was Epic Kitchens, an Atlanta-based restaurant startup. But you've been focusing mostly on investment analysts and working with private equity firms. And you've got an international degree in finance and went to the University of South Carolina and also the Macaulay School. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that sums it up.
Okay. I think it's great you guys are going in business together. I know that the whole business is going to be interested to see the next chapter with the Dossche family. I need to also mention that you're also Carl Buchart's nephews because Pete married Carl's sister Sabine. All right, so let's get into this. First, tell us International Flooring Company. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, we looked at kind of the business model that my dad had put together with U.S. Floors. And we've always been intrigued, and we got to, luckily and very blessed to learn a lot from how they did things. And we decided that, there's still room in the marketplace for a similar type company, it's a national distribution style company that can support bringing in products globally, both from here, domestic in the U.S., as well as outside of the U.S., and bring that to market under specific brands to help drive profitability at retail. And so William, with a big finance background, and me having an extensive flooring background, both on the sourcing side and manufacturing, we decided, no better time than now to put together our heads and build a team and build a company to rebuild that kind of U.S. Floors mission and vision.
So 1,000 questions here. Let's rush through them real quick. You mentioned that you're going to source both internationally and domestically. Can you reveal any more focus as it comes to that, to mostly Asia and then some sources here in the United States?
Yes. What we want to do is make sure we have a strong and robust supply chain. I mean, the world is changing every day. And so we have an extensive list of partners that we've done business with in the past and also ones that we're now growing with here. And Asia is for sure a strong area of the world where we will be sourcing. Domestically as well, we do believe in domestic manufacturing. And in fact, I've built a factory here for Wale US. And so learning from that experience and kind of the strength and expertise that can be brought to the marketplace. And then not counting out Europe either. I mean, we both have a European background, so definitely exploring European sources as well.
Just to add to that, with our father kind of starting the whole resilient category as we see it today, one of the pioneers, we see there's still a lot of room in that category, and others, of course, but just if you compare the kind of the age of that category compared to some of the other ones, hardwood, carpet, it's still in its infancy, and there's still a lot of room, to take some market share, to do things right. And, that's kind of the vision we have, and we're excited to keep building from that.
All right. A couple more questions, a little bit about the IFC, the brand promise. What's the brand promise going to be?
Well, the brand promise really stems from a speech that my father gave back a couple surfaces ago when he was inducted into the World Floor Covering Hall of Fame. And he made sure to make everybody aware that profit is not a dirty word. And so what we're looking at is we want to make sure that within our supply chain, across from our manufacturing partners to our retailers, that we bring beautiful products to the market, but that we also bring products that can drive profitability for everybody in the chain. And we want to do it in an efficient manner. And so something that William is very much focused on and something that we're kind of looking at in the marketplace is that technology today has evolved both on the product side, but also on just how to do business. And so utilizing and taking advantage of some of the systems that are out there to be more streamlined, be more transparent, and drive efficiency throughout the chain so that, again, profit is not a dirty word.
Sounds good. So when as far as it comes to construction, you talked about resilience. We've been talking about in Floor Focus recently, there's been some blurred lines between whether something is actually a PVC product or whether it has a melamine top. So I guess somewhere in that range of multi-layered flooring is going to be your focus, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Interesting. All right. So you're starting with the NFA and St. Kitts, but you're not going to stop there. I mean, you're going to offer them probably something exclusive, but expand beyond that as well, right?
Yes. The NFA for us is a dream partnership, specifically here in the beginning because of just their strength in retail.
I think it's a dream partnership. Our father has a great relationship with the NFA and had it with U.S. Floors as well. And, we see the NFA as kind of the perfect springboard to get our vision and our mission out there, the strategy of the business going. And, like Joanne mentioned, kind of implementing some new technologies, some systems back in all that, some different ways to do some things. And luckily, the NFA is a great partner for that. They understand a lot of those things and see kind of the vision that, we want to accomplish. And, we think with them, we can really jumpstart our business and kind of put fuel on the fire, so to speak.
All right. So this meeting starts next week in St. Kitts. And when will you have product available for customers to buy?
So we have product available now. In fact, we've been working very extensively on trying to get that into our warehouses, and we are there. So we'll be locked and loaded for the NFA as well as for other customers with some maybe less non-exclusive products that we'll make available to the market.
All right, this is great news, and thank you for letting me tell my listeners about it. Again, been talking to William and Julian Dossche about their new international flooring company that debuts next week at the NFA meeting. Two gentlemen that went to the same high school that I did, Honor, Truth, and Duty. And you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.